why we're even calling it mental health. Why we're not just calling it health.
I know.
And then school will realise, yes, this is a health problem. Because that's one of the big issues we had, was school realising that she wasn't just an awkward teenager. And when she's saying that she's anxious, she's not just a bit worried like other children get worried. It's like it takes over, the feelings take over your whole being of anxiousness, and you can get anxious about little things. And if the staff don't react to that in the right way, then it just gets out of hand, and basically she has to come home from school. So like, such as, she does have a support in school from certain teachers, but the issue is, like, she has a time out card so she can leave the lessons. But the thing is, like, it is getting better because we keep getting onto the school, but when she shows the card, some of the staff will still ask her, is there anything, well, can I help you? Well, no, you can't help, because I need the person that I rely on to help us. So that's, we have quite a few issues in school of, you know, well, you've got to be in your lesson, no, you can't go. And so all that does is, she might be on, like, from a scale of 0 to 10, she might be at a 5 and starting to feel a bit wobbly, whereas if they let her out the lesson and she goes to see somebody who can calm her down, she'll probably be able to go back to the lesson. But because they're saying, no, you're in your last year, you're doing your GCSEs, you've got to be here, well, she just automatically goes, well, how am I going to cope now? Straight to a 10. And then a full breakdown and out the lesson. So it's having the counteract of what they wanted.
And it's because it's invisible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an invisible illness,
yeah.
Invisible disabilities, and it's trying to, I think the biggest battle in education is trying to get the teachers to see, and you understand how busy they are and the pressures that they've got, but nobody would question at all a child with a physical disability who needed to go and do something, or, you know, had to have some kind of movement break, or had to walk around on the walker. Nobody would question that. Everyone would happily go out of the way to facilitate it happening. But when it's invisible, it's as if people's minds just can't process, well, you look all right, what's wrong? And just even having that conversation with them in the wrong place is the difference of them being able to cope in school and not. And that's the tough bit, trying to educate people to believe what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes you feel like you're going a bit crazy as a parent or a carer, that people think you're a neurotic, overprotective, you know, either adoptive parent or a foster carer or a parent of a poorly child, and they think that you're just wrapping them in cotton wool, and that's awful, because you try to keep calm so that you present as totally normal, but like sometimes you do get so frustrated that I'm aware that I sometimes come across as crazy, because you know, it's so frustrating trying to get people to understand the impact that they can have without a huge amount of work, really. It's a little bit of understanding.